Medicare provides excellent and comprehensive coverage to millions of Americans, including those with end-stage renal disease. In 2021, there have been some positive changes to Medicare with regards to those with ESRD. Hi there, my name is Sarah, and I'm here today with iHealthBrokers to answer all of your frequently asked questions regarding Medicare and end-stage renal disease. Welcome to our channel. At iHealthBrokers, we release these videos on a weekly basis designed to educate people about Medicare and health insurance in general. We're licensed health insurance brokers. We're licensed in all 50 states and with over 200 carriers. So please, if you have any questions whatsoever, please feel free to leave them in the comments below, or you can give us a call here at iHealthBrokers at 888-410-0344. There is absolutely no charge for our services. We really are here to help. And if there are any videos you'd like to see, let us know in the comments below as well. And please make sure to like and subscribe so that way you can stay up to date on all things Medicare and health insurance in general. All right, in today's video, we're going to be talking about end-stage renal disease and Medicare. So if you have end-stage renal disease, you will be eligible for Medicare. You don't have to be 65, and generally speaking, the coverage will be retroactive for a period of up to 12 months, even if you don't go ahead and apply right away. However, you do need to make sure to apply because you're not going to be automatically enrolled like you might be when you turn 65. So at that time, what you're going to want to do is contact your local Social Security office, and they'll walk you through the procedures. At that time, you'll enroll in Medicare Part A, which is your hospital insurance, and Medicare Part B, which is your outpatient insurance. Usually, there's no charge for Medicare Part A, although sometimes there can be. You'll need to go over those details with Social Security. And usually for Medicare Part B, there is a monthly premium. However, there are programs that can help you pay for Medicare Part B. You can check out our video that's all about Medicare savings programs, and we're also going to touch on those programs in a moment. Original Medicare, which is Medicare Part A and Part B, really does provide excellent coverage. It's going to cover most of your inpatient and outpatient needs. Generally speaking, Medicare will cover about 80% of the costs, leaving you with about 20%. Now, that may not sound so bad up front, but there are other costs to take into consideration, like the Medicare Part A deductible, which is actually not a yearly deductible, it's per hospital stay, and the Medicare Part B deductible, which is actually pretty negligible, so we don't worry about that one so much. And there are certainly other gaps of the coverage as well, and there is no max out of pocket. So because of this, a lot of people look towards a Medicare Advantage plan or a Medicare Supplement plan, which are actually very, very different things, and they look towards these to cover those gaps and limit their out-of-pocket spending. Now, some good news is that as of 2021, you cannot be denied a Medicare Advantage plan based on end-stage renal disease. So this really opens up your options quite a bit. Now, like I said, Medicare Advantage, which is also known as Medicare Part C, and Medicare Supplement plans are actually really, really different. And people do tend to get a little bit confused because, well, they both tend to cover those gaps of original Medicare and limit your out-of-pocket spending. But how they work, drastically different. Medicare Advantage plans, Medicare Part C, actually replace Medicare Part A and Medicare Part B and add in some additional benefits. And Medicare Supplement plans are just that. They are supplemental to Medicare Part A and Medicare Part B. Now, both types of plans are offered by private carriers, and you can check out all the options available
on Medicare.gov. That's Medicare.gov.
But because there are so many options available, we really recommend that you contact a licensed broker. Make sure they're licensed, and many brokers actually don't charge you for their services. We certainly don't. So if you'd like our help, you can reach us at iHealthBrokers at 888-410-0344. Now, as I mentioned before, there are some gaps of original Medicare, and one of those gaps is prescription drugs. Now, don't worry, original Medicare actually will cover transplant drugs and drugs needed for dialysis, as well as several vaccinations and a litany of other drugs that are administered in a hospital. However, for additional prescription drug needs for things like high blood pressure or cholesterol or even antibiotics, then you're going to need to look for a Medicare Advantage plan that includes prescription drug coverage, or Medicare Part D, which you might want to get in conjunction with a Medicare supplement plan. Now, let me stress that again. Not all Medicare Advantage plans actually offer prescription drug coverage. So if you're going to go that route and pursue Medicare Part C, Medicare Advantage, then you need to make sure that it includes prescription drug coverage. Otherwise, you're going to have to add Medicare Part D on top of that, and you're going to end up paying more money for absolutely no reason. So please make sure it includes prescription drug coverage. And you really do want to make sure that you do have some type of prescription drug coverage for a few reasons. Number one, prescription drugs without insurance can actually be pretty expensive. Now, that's not all prescription drugs. I'm sure you know by this point there are some pharmacies that will offer basic antibiotics at very low cost or even no cost with insurance, but there are some like name brand cholesterol medications that can be as high as $1,700 without insurance. So that's an extreme, obviously, but please make sure that you have some type of prescription drug coverage. Additionally, if you delay prescription drug coverage for any reason, if there's a significant gap of over 63 days where you don't have prescription drug coverage, when you do choose to enroll in some type of prescription drug coverage plan, you're going to be charged a late penalty, which is absolutely a waste of money. One more thing. Speaking of wasting money, there are actually programs, extra help programs they're called, designed to help you pay specifically for Medicare Part D. And if you're interested in learning more about those or you want to apply, I'm going to put the form in the description below, so make sure you scroll down to find that form. While we're on the topic of saving money, let's talk about D-SNPs. D-SNPs are dual eligibility special needs programs. Okay, so basically the way these work is that if you're eligible for Medicare in conjunction with Medicaid, then you can look into a D-SNP. Now, Medicaid eligibility is determined by the Federal Poverty Guide, your household size, and the state in which you live. So even though the guidelines are regulated by the federal government, certain states have expanded their Medicaid programs, especially with what's known as a medically needy program. So these individuals are able to spend down their income with qualified medical expenses that then will make them eligible for Medicaid. So if you have significant medical expenses due to your end-stage renal disease, you may be able to spend down your income and therefore be eligible for Medicaid. At that point, you'll be eligible for Medicaid plus Medicare, which will make you eligible for one of these D-SNP plans. Or D-SNPs. So basically, this is a type of Medicare Advantage plan. So it's going to encapsulate all the benefits of Medicare Part A, Medicare Part B. It's going to also offer you prescription drug coverage, and it's going to offer the full range of benefits of Medicaid, plus some additional thrown in for good measure. A lot of these plans offer things like transportation to and from appointments, or even meals after your appointments. So these are offered by private carriers, and they really are competing for your business. So the benefits that they offer are quite extensive. So if you are eligible for Medicare and Medicaid, we really encourage you to look into one of these plans because you'll have a major cost savings and some pretty awesome benefits thrown in. If you want to learn more about D-SNPs, we have a video dedicated all to that, and I will put that in the description below as well. Or of course, you can call us at iHealthBrokers, and we will be more than happy to walk you through your options. In addition to D-SNPs, there's something known as Medicare savings programs. There's 4 basic types, and basically your criteria for eligibility is determined by your income and your assets. And each of the different programs has very specific criteria for your income and your assets, but they'll help you pay for your Medicare premiums, as well as automatically enroll you in those extra help programs for Medicare Part D, which will help to cut down on your prescription drug costs. If you're interested in learning more about those, we have a video dedicated to Medicare savings programs. Now, if you're looking for a Medicare savings program or Medicare supplement plan or D-SNP or just regular old Medicare Advantage, you can find out the plans available to you on
Medicare.gov, that's Medicare.gov.
Or you can contact Medicaid if it's one of those Medicaid-sponsored programs. Or you can contact us here at iHealthBrokers at 888-410-0344. Because there are so many options available with Medicare outside of original Medicare, we really recommend that you work with a licensed health insurance broker who can help you determine the right plan for your needs and your financial needs as well. And like I said, many brokers choose to do so at no additional cost to you. So it really is a win-win. You get somebody to help walk you through the confusion, and there's no charge. So if you'd like our help, you can reach us here at iHealthBrokers at 888-410-0344. Or if you have a question you'd rather us respond to you right here at YouTube, you can put it in the comments below and we'll be happy to help. And if there are any other videos you'd like to see, let us know as well. If you like this video, please make sure to click like and subscribe as well to stay up to date on all things Medicare and health insurance in general. All right, we'll see you next time. Bye-bye.